What is good to your K Squad? It's your boy King. We're back with another freaking video. Thank you so much for even tuning back into today's video onto this channel, the King Kaiser channel. I just want y'all to know, man, it's been an incredible month with my son Kaiser being here in Thailand. I actually want to just give y'all a whole recap of last month, which was July. Today, man, we are in June, just getting back, touching back down from Phuket, Thailand. Now we're back in Bangkok, Thailand right now as we speak. I just want to basically give y'all a whole summary last month of July of just adjusting and just really taking that roller coaster ride from the excitement on getting my son all the way to him actually getting immersed into Bangkok, Thailand, and actually going to do activities and things that I did promise him that I wanted him to do when he first come out here to Bangkok. What I kept telling him over the phone, after school's done, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go do that, and to make sure everything was A1 list, guaranteed made everything possible. The excitement of that was actually our first time together, just me and him actually taking a flight to travel from this plane to this plane and flying, being in the air for several hours and then coming away across the world, just me and him, daddy and son moment. That's a beautiful thing that I know for a fact he will always remember, and I'ma always remember deep down into the core that I could always say to 3 of my kids that I made sure that there's a stamp in their passport by 6 years old. That's a beautiful thing that I can say. Even though flying from Bangkok all the way into Japan, we had a situation where our flight got our baggages got delayed, so we ended up getting to Bangkok that day, which is the 6th or the 7th of July, and the next day our bags ended up coming in. So that was the only downfall, that our bags didn't catch up due to us leaving from Houston at a certain time. And I don't know, it's just my flight got messed up in Houston. But us, all in all, of just getting here, getting adjusted, he eating good food, getting him adapted to all the food, all the snacks. He's been dying and itching to go to 7-Eleven. I believe that 7-Eleven got his hands wrapped around Kaiser, because that's all he wanted to do once he first got here, go to 7-Eleven, get different foods, get different eat. Then also too, we made a couple store runs. I made sure I showed him all the big malls, the detail malls that I end up going to, which is M Quartier, M Sphere, Central World. We done been to MBK. We done been into Rama 9. Just basically showing him all the local things that's around, so his mind could really see like how big things can get out here in Thailand, from it being like 6 floors up, 7 floors of just mall of shopping and eating and all type of foods and drinks, and just really showing him, really getting him into the core of embracing like the Thai culture itself. Getting in at first, it was kind of trouble, because I was trying to see how I was going to be able to squeeze everything in within the amount of time frame that I did have for Kaiser. At first, originally planned that at first I had only 14 days for Kaiser to be out here in Thailand, and I had to kind of bargain with that to make sure like, nah man, I really want him long. I feel like the summer is like a plus for him to like really just give mom and stuff a break, and for him to be able to really just come out here and just have no worries to worry about. And due to him being here for only 14 days at first, I'm already knowing that he was going to be jet lagged. He was not going to have time to do everything that I promised him he was going to do, and also be able to switch location to go to the island, which is Phuket, Thailand. Because the first week he would have been jet lagged, then like maybe second week he probably would have just got adjusted, which he was. Let's talk about that too. When he first came, he was falling asleep places. For me, I was a little jet lagged coming back from America, but it was easy for me to adjust back because I was staying up longer and just told my body not to give up and just shut down like that. But for him, he was waking up, falling asleep, going to sleep anyway, looking like he was not wanting to be here, but he was excited. He just was very much jet lagged, which I knew the first week it was going to happen like that. And then second week, he kind of got adjusted, and then he started picking himself up and wanting to do this and staying up later and just having more activities for him to do at night, so he can go to sleep later in the day and wake up pretty much on time, on our time, for him to be like having a good day and stuff. Then after that 14 days of being talked about, we negotiated to a 1 month. 1 month was a pretty much decent time for me to pretty much try to get everything that I wanted to do with him done. I definitely had other things in mind that I originally wanted to do with Kaiser, but I couldn't do that because I'm like, man, I'm only on a time frame with you, bro. So let's go ahead and not worry about the time frame. Let's just do everything that I know what to do. If we can go ahead and get you a ball rolling out here in Thailand, for you can have an amazing time and be able to see the culture, go to all different types of, eat good foods, go shopping here, pick up some souvenir things that we had picked up. Even also teaching him Thai words, Thai phrases, so he can go back, and also making sure he having much time that he can with his sisters, with his siblings, because as Ocean getting older and Lenny's getting older, and as I'm seeing all of them play, and plus Kaiser's getting older, as me seeing all of them play, it warms my heart to really see that, like, yeah, my kids really have siblings, because I'm always with the girls. And I can tell how much Ocean really loves Kaiser, how much he talks about Kaiser when he's not around, and so and so. So when I get them and put them together and let them bond together, it's a beautiful thing to see where my daughter and my son really misses and loves each other, and they're actually building the sibling bond that you can't stop when it comes to a brother and a sister, or sisters and two sisters and one brother, or however there it goes with that. So that's been a beautiful thing that I'm actually soaking in, and also Kaiser is soaking in, because he's becoming a little man, a little gentleman, and he's starting to realize and see, like, hey, I have little sisters that cares about me. I can't do certain things, X, Y, and Z, and all those things. So within the whole time frame of being in Bangkok, I had already planned, like, okay, we're in the middle, going into like maybe like the ending of July, we're gonna go ahead to Phuket, Thailand, which is the island vibes. Now, me personally, I love Phuket, Thailand due to it having an island, the water, the mountain view, the food, the people, the culture on the island is very much good as well. And also too, me training Muay Thai, that's where I was at last year for 3 months staying in Thailand, which was Phuket, Thailand. That's where I took him to, so I could let him see where I was familiar with and show him around Phuket. And when I tell y'all, he loved Phuket, from the water, the pools, the views, the scenery, just everything around Phuket. The villa tour, from the villa, from the other Airbnb, from us going on Phi Phi Island, taking a boat tour, from us taking a boat tour all the way to Phi Phi Island, jumping in the water, snorkeling, having good eat, seeing the beautiful scenery of the mountains, in the water, swimming in the water, in the ocean, let's say that. And that was a beautiful moment for a baby boy to get that experience at the age that he is at, and especially too going back into school. A lot of people are gonna be like, hey, Kaiser, how was your summer? His summer was gonna be a very much good list, an essay list on what his summer was like. And I've been making sure that I fulfill his dream on this trip, on this vacation for him, especially a summer one. And it's a beautiful thing. So within 1 month, I have been doing a lot, and just been pouring into him, my focus, like everything. Like, it's been seeming like y'all keeping up with the videos and day by day, but I be so far ahead of just soaking in the moment, immersing into him, showing him around, making sure he come with me, even if we go into the smallest place here and there. He's on my hip, critiquing him, teaching him, giving him knowledge, explaining to him. And also too, just having have been this whole summer for him, just really cracking down on him a little bit, just so he can be ready for next year. His mind, his mental is not so stimulated. I know he's a kid. I know he's a kid, and I know you can't do certain things with this, but when it comes to technology, sometimes with your kids, for me, my son, he have an iPhone and he have a tablet. So pretty much what I did and what I do is I kind of like take the phone part away from him and let him have his tablet here and there. But I kind of like downgrade that so it don't really overstimulate my son's mind. I just want him to be so in tune into where he's at in Thailand and don't miss a beat in nothing. His head not in the phone, his head not in the tablet. He's not looking up certain things that he's not supposed to be looking up. And just basically teaching my son how to be a young man for the time that he's about to be 7 years old. He's about to be starting a new grade, going back to school. And I just want him to be sharp, teachers or whatever, to look back at him and be like, dang, Kaiser, you look, I just want him to be A1, you know what I'm saying, when he go back. And that's been my main thing, just really giving him strictly focused, making sure he's focused, making sure that he's on time for next year, and also just giving mom and them just a break, and for me to be able to install things into him so he can be prepared for when he goes back to mom and stuff. So now it's to the point where it's a fast forward a little bit, because this is a beautiful thing for me, that You know, Kaiser was supposed to be leaving within a month, but due to him kind of like talking to his mom and saying how he loves it out here and what he's been up to and what he's been doing, he's been having so much fun. He don't actually want to leave right now. So I was already in the process of taking a trip out the country to somewhere else because I had to for my business. So now, since Kaiser wants to be a part of that, and of course he can, I always want my son with me, and he can always, like, it doesn't even matter to me because, yeah, I always want him around and shit like that. So anyway, he said that he wanted to stay a little bit longer. So now I'm in a blessed position where I get one, that makes me feel good because now it check off my list that yes, my son is having a great time. He's enjoying himself. He's actually honest with himself and what he want to do. And he also really, really, really appreciate his sisters and just everything around him. He's loving it. And I've been making sure as a parent, I know sometimes you can go around your kid and be like, you okay, you doing good, you having fun? I've been doing it a lot, and he just been on spot. Yeah, I'm good, I'm having fun, I'm good. Like, what we want to do now, what we doing next? Are we chilling today? Can we go to the pool? My son loves the pool. My son is a fish. My son loves the water. So that's pretty much what he want to do 24/9, 24/8. So I'm happy that he expressed himself to his mom and said that he want to stay longer. So now I'm in a position where I could bring him with me onto this trip and he could see something else. Because this country that I'm going to too, I haven't been there. The family haven't been there. So Kaiser, everybody in the family haven't been to this country. So we get to do it again and really, really make another time lapse, a timeline of a beautiful journey, of beautiful things that we get to. The Bangkok trip for the summer, getting him here and just being a dad of my word and telling my son, this summer gonna be lit for you. I'm coming back and get you. Just promising the kids and just promising and actually living up to the promises that I made to my kids is a beautiful thing for me. That I always tell my son, only thing a man have in this world is really your voice, is your honesty. When you say something, when you tell somebody something and you mean it, do what you say you're gonna do. Don't cut no corners, don't back out in the last minute. And if you can't make something happen at that time frame, come up with something to let somebody know on reason on why, but make sure you can make it back up to them on the next round, so you're not the person that's getting looked at as like, man, you always say that, or man, I don't believe nothing that come out your mouth. You don't want to be that person. So as a man, that I tell my son all the time, when I say something, I mean, when I promise you something, when I say I'm gonna do it, guarantee I'm gonna do it, and guarantee that I'm gonna promise you it. So this whole trip of me telling him that he's gonna come to Bangkok, I knocked that off the list. And also to another list of promising him that we was gonna go to Phuket, well, a different part of Thailand when he got here, and just all those things. Just seeing that for me, it's just an amazing thing, because I promised him that he get to see that daddy is no bull cap or whatever. And also too, he get to see another side of me, where when I moved to Thailand, before I moved to Thailand, my son was my son was seeing a different version of me from what he can remember. Like since Kaiser was a baby, coming up to like 2-ish, 3-ish, he's probably saw me a different way. And then from 3, 4, 5-ish, he saw me a different way of me probably not at my best, or me not doing things the proper way, the right way, because due to my own problems and my own situations that it didn't have nothing to do with him, but I still was clocking as a father and a dad to him 24/9, no matter what the situation was. So now that he's 6 years old and able to see that I am in Thailand right now, and how I'm feeling and how I'm looking, and the things that the energy that I have, the excitement that I have, just the freshness in me to give to him, I believe that he sees that, and that is a great thing to be able to showcase for him, that he's seeing a better version of myself in front of his eyes at 6 years old, that I can do this with him, I can do this with him, I can do this for us, do this for everybody. And I think that's a great thing for him to see as a young man, to really see that his father is really, and definitely a real good influence in the life of just, even when me doing Muay Thai or fashion, or showing him that I'm my own person, I don't want to be like nobody else. I think that's a real good, strong statement for little kids' mind, their parent in that type of light. So I'm happy and thankful that I am out here in Thailand in a beautiful situation, and able to give my kids the world, and be able to show my kids the world, show my kids different parts of life, and have a clean, fresh of air in our life to be able to show our kids and stuff. So That's one for me on that. And another thing too was just, how can else I can recap? Yeah, just recapping on just how I am with Muay Thai. I 100% still train. If y'all saw my last video, I'm still critiquing myself. It is time for me to start getting into another fight. I definitely want to change 2-0 to 3-0 and really ramp up the fighting, because I want to get into more fights and more fights, because I'm starting to feel that I'm comfortable with myself and my style to get better and better and better with the fight. So I definitely want to do that. But as of right now, I've been giving my energy and my time to my kids, making sure I'm traveling with them, making sure the summer is a beautiful thing for your boy, and just really putting my focus with the kids. So I really have not been in the fight zone, but I'm definitely finna get back into it once the summer, or maybe beforehand. I'm gonna figure it out, because I gotta get into it. But yeah, that's mostly on that. I just will pick being a father first than anything else. So by me training, it's not gonna really benefit Kaiser on him getting all of my time. So sometimes I may have to focus and really like leave the house and go do my own thing. So by him being here, I just want to make sure I'm giving him, the girls, everybody my time. So when I do get into fight camp, it's understood and understand on why I'm in that mode then and there. So that's on that. What is another thing? Just on a recap. Yeah, what's next? I'm going to a different country soon. On the family channel, you'll be seeing that we'll be moving as one. What's something else? We went to Phi Island. All Phuket was amazing. From staying from Crest Resort, his first time on a mountain pool villa, and just the luxury feel on that. Yeah, just our 7-Eleven runs. Going to Carnival Magic. We went to a big carnival that was in Phuket. That was his first time seeing that, so he was espoused to that. Swimming with the fishes. Actually on boat tour ride that took us really like 6 hours on a boat tour from Phi Island to all these other parts of the island that I didn't catch, but when I tell y'all we was moving. And just in Bangkok too, just the streets of Bangkok, just him following my steps, my daily life routine. I believe that he loved that part of just seeing how I'm operating out here and how we are moving. And from the difference between him being 3, 4, 5, 6 in Houston, I could guarantee tell that he see a big difference within this 1 month on how I operate, on how my lifestyle is, how we move out here. Even in himself too, he see how much like different like Thai culture is. Me asking him certain things and certain questions on what he feel. He just been being honest, and I love that. I love that for him, man. I see that he's growing up. He lost another tooth with me. This is the second tooth that he lost with me. And he only lost 2 tooth. So last year it was crazy, because last year around July-ish, when I first came to Thailand for those 3 months, he lost his bottom tooth. And I took his bottom tooth out before I ended up leaving. And I told him that I was gonna leave and I was gonna train, I was gonna get some fights in. And I always tell my kid, like, it's crazy because he knows what really be going on besides what people in the world, on the internet, try to comment and tell me what he don't know. But I make sure I'm honest and I'm verbal with him and tell him the truth from my part on my behalf, because I have nothing to lie against my kid, about, because at the end of the day, I really want what's best for him, and I work for you, meaning I work for him, and I just want to make sure I'm doing my best as a part of a parent, as a father for you. So we basically, I always told, so when I took his tooth out, took his bottom tooth out, that was a good thing. And his tooth was loose when he came with me, and he been picking at his teeth, picking at his tooth. And then the day at the Crest Resort, he was like, it got loose one more time for him, and he's like, he want to take it out. He trusts me enough again, which I don't like taking his teeth out, because I be like, bro, that's crazy. And I took another tooth out, so 2 teeth with me in one, basically, is it 1 year? In 1 year, because the other, last year July, and we in June, June now, and another 2 came out with me in July again. So I'm happy that I was there for that moment, and he always remember that, because he said it himself. He was like, dang, my other 2 came out when I was with you, Yeah, that's pretty much on my recap on basically what I wanted to really come here and sit down and just basically much say. I'm packing for the family channel right now. I'm making sure the kids are straight. I just really wanted to come here and give y'all an adult point of view from me and just my update on my life on what I'm feeling from July all the way into now. And by us going into June from this month all the way into August, let's see how the game go. But I'm happy and I'm so excited that my son willing to stay and want to stay even much longer, because that's giving me the green light that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which I know I am. But I don't know, when you, it's like having the biggest responsibility is to make sure you're having fun. And I want to make sure you're having fun, making sure you're safe, making sure you're eating well, making sure you're not getting sick, making sure you're just meeting all your needs as a father. And for him to be like excited and everything that we're doing on this trip is coming together, as in the places that I want to take him to, the places that I'm taking him to, and just keeping my word and just giving him my word, bruh, and it's falling in place. That is like the biggest thing for me, just having that. So I pretty much want to give y'all that video of myself today on what's next. Going to a different country, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Make sure you like the video or subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell. I got more vlogs on the way. I might have to ramp it up a little bit more since being June now. I just been getting my stuff together, and also, like I said, diving into the kids and making sure I'm meeting all their needs as the father and stuff. So I see y'all next time. TRK Squad, comment down below some new video ideas on what y'all want to see on this channel from me, from Ocean, from Kaiser, from Lenny, or whatever, however, because my day-to-day lifestyle on this channel is family oriented and me training to become a Muay Thai pro. So let's see y'all next time.